Hi everybody, welcome back to Sherry Tries That, or welcome if you're new here. Today I am going to try making homemade slime. I know that slime is very popular now, has been for a little while, but still is. Slime is really good for stress relief and creativity and um, sensory play. And it can just be good old fun. So I'm going to try to make some today. It's fairly quick, fairly easy, and very inexpensive. I didn't even have to buy anything to make the slime today. I use things that I have already around the house. So come along with me and let's try making some homemade slime. Okay, let's get started. The recipe that I'm using makes 2 cups. I'm going to cut the recipe in half. I don't want to make quite that much. It calls for half a cup of thick gel shampoo. So I'm going to use 1/4 of a cup. And I don't have thick gel shampoo. So I did some research and found a number of things that said instead you could use dish soap. This is a pretty thick gel. Well, it's not as thick as I was thinking, but anyway, I'm using 1/4 cup of Mrs. Meyer's dish soap. This is not sponsored. I'd love to be sponsored by Mrs. Meyer's. I love their cleaning products. There are lots of slime recipes out there that use glue, and that's what I was going to do at first, but I'd rather use something without glue. Because then I can use, all of my kitchen utensils and whatnot. The ones with glue said that whatever you use to make the slime with glue, those things should then be dedicated just for slime. And that's not what I wanted, so I kept searching. Now, it says to put in your coloring, your food coloring now. It'll make it easier than if you do it later. So I want a lime green. So I'm going to do, maybe too much, I'm going to do both green and yellow food coloring to get the kind of lime or neon green that I'm looking for. We can add more later if we need to. Okay, now I'm going to stir to combine this. The dish soap that I'm using is a lilac scent, so it's kind of confusing to my senses to see this sort of lime green but smell lilac. Kind of looks like lime jello when you haven't put in quite enough water. All right, now we're going to put in cornstarch. So recipe calls for 2½ cups. So I'm going to put in 1¼ cups. It's 1/4. And 1. Okay, when you mix this, it says it should be a crumbly consistency. So don't get concerned that it's not smooth yet, because we still have to add the water. In fact, it mentions that because it's going to be so crumbly, you're going to be tempted to just put in a whole lot of water, but they suggest that you put it in a little bit at a time.
A few moments later.
Well, it's definitely crumbly. I think we're ready for the water. Okay, so slowly mix in 3/4 cup cool water, 2 tablespoons at a time. The mixture will go from crumbly to smooth and finally slimy. When it's fluid enough to handle, use your hands to knead and stretch the slime until smooth. Okay, so that looks to be half of a 3/4 of a cup. I'll just do it a little bit at a time without measuring. You can feel that consistency change. It's, okay. At the bottom of this recipe, there was a note that said, after doing some more testing or something like that, we think that, more water should be added or something like that. But it didn't make it clear if they had gone back and changed the recipe. I don't think they did. So, oh my gosh, it's getting like hard. Is that what's supposed to happen? So I may need more than this. It might have been helpful if they had said, so we recommend using X amount of water instead of, what's in the recipe. But it didn't have an amount. It just said, we recommend using more water. Maybe it depends on the shampoo, how thick the shampoo is or isn't. Because that's really the only variable. Cornstarch is cornstarch and water is water. But you can have different thicknesses of shampoo. And they had suggested a thick gel one. And I didn't even use shampoo. This stuff is now like hard. Is it supposed to be hard? Soft and stretchy, but not liquid. I don't think it needs more liquid. Nope, don't think it needs more liquid. I think I'm going to go in with my hands and knead it. Oh, I didn't put any glitter in. I forgot the glitter. Well, that's okay. Not everything has to be glittery. I don't think I should add it at this point. The recipe, this was not a recipe that included glitter. A previous recipe that I was going to use included glitter, and that's why it's out, but okay. We have slime. Ladies and gentlemen, we have slime.
Yay!
I think that where I was seeing that I think it's too liquid, it's just really smooth. I I don't think it is too liquidy. It's supposed to, stretch and slime. Um, oh, I can see why this would be fun to play with. It feels really cool and smooth and cool on the fingers. All right. Slime made without glue. Uh, Quick, pretty easy, inexpensive. You likely have the ingredients in your house already. This would be a great activity to do with kids. Just know that after you make it, it's going to be messier. So, what do you think? Do you think you might try making homemade slime? Either by yourself or with some kids? It makes a good gift for kids too. You can make it up yourself and put it in a really airtight container and give it to them as a gift. If you enjoyed the video, I hope that you will take a moment to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video has been posted, and give this video a thumbs up. It's all appreciated and really helps my channel. Thank you also for the comments. I love them. I enjoy reading them and writing back to you. Thanks so much for coming along with me on Sherry Tries That, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.